Dear students, let's see this question. In the circuit shown below, the switch SC is connected to position P for a long time so that the charge on the capacitor becomes Q1 mu C. Here he is saying that in this circuit, if you see two sections are there, one is P and second is Q. So when the switch is connected to P and after a long time, the charge on the capacitor is Q1. And after that, what is saying? The switch is turned to the position Q. Initially it is connected to the P, now it is connected to Q, and again after a long time the charge on the capacitor is Q2. He is asking that the magnitude of Q1 and Q2 is, and it is JEE Advanced 2021 question. Again, this is easy question and a conceptual question. Just see here. Initially, what is saying? When the switch S is connected to P, after a long time the charge on the capacitor is Q1. Why is mentioned after a long time? And in both the cases, he is saying that after the long time only. That means after a long time, which means when capacitor is getting fully charged. Capacitor getting fully charged. When capacitor gets fully charged, then there will be no flow of charges in this session, which means current in this session is 0. Again, try to understand. After a long time, which means the capacitor is getting fully charged. When the capacitor is getting fully charged, there will be no flow of charges. If there is no flow of charges, then automatically the current in the session is 0. So now we can try to understand. I will modify the circuit here. If I modified here, modified circuit. In case 1, I will try case 1. In case 1, switch is connected to P. And here it is 1 volt is given. 1 volt is given, and after that here 1 ohm is there. 1 ohm, and here capacitor is there. 1 mu f capacitor is given. Again here 2 ohm resistance, and again here 2 volt potential. 2 volt potential. So now he is asking to find the charge. We know charge formula Q is equal to C. The charge stored in the capacitor Q is equal to Cp. So now we have to find out the potential across the capacitor. So if you try to understand, after a long time these connections will be removed because there is no flow of current. And we are going to calculate the potential across A and B. For that, what I am doing is, try to understand. These two resistors are connected in series. So if you modify the circuit again, you will get this one is 1 volt, and these two resistors are connected in series, which means 2 plus 1 3 ohm, and again here one more potential is there, which is 2 volt, and this one. Again, if you modify this circuit, we can modify the circuit as this is 3 ohm, and as you can write this is 1 ohm. Why? Because this cell and this cell are reversely connected. These two cells are connected reversely. So the net EMF or the total EMF will be 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So in this circuit, only one resistor is there, having 3 ohm resistance, and potential is 1 volt. Now we can find out I is equal to V by R. So you can write I is equal to 1 by V means potential is 1, R is 3. So I is equal to 3 amperes. I is equal to 3 amperes. Again this circuit I am drawing here. So here it is 1 volt is given, 1 ohm, and this one is 2 ohm, and here capacitor is given, and it is connected like this. And here 1 volt potential, and here it will be 2 volt potential. Now you tell me, after a long time there is no flow of current here, but current is flowing in this direction. It is higher potential. 2 volt is higher potential. So current will be in this direction, which is I, and we got 1 by 3. Now our target is to find out the charge on this capacitor. To find the charge Q, we have to calculate V. V is the potential across the capacitor. What is V? The potential across the capacitor, which means here I will write these points are A and B. A and B are the potential difference across the capacitors. Now see here how to find out A and B potentials. It is 0 volt and this one will be 0 volt. Hence B is also at 0 volt. Now we have to find value of A. At A, how much potential is there? So now we'll see. At this point 2 volt is there. So here 2 volt potential will be there. 2 volt potential. How much potential is there here? 2 volt. Again here one resistor is there. Due to the resistor, the potential drop will take place. Due to the resistor, potential drop will take place. How much drop will be there? V is equal to IR. I already we calculated is 1 by 3. R is 2, which means 2 by 3 volt. That means we know already whenever the resistor is there, across the resistor, potential drop will be there. Potential drop will be there. Means at this point, at the corner, 2 volt potential is there. Out of 2 volt potential, across the resistor, 2 by 3 volt potential drop is taking place. So at A, how much potential will be there? So we can calculate easily. So here I will draw again. Here it is 2 ohm resistance, and this is one end, and it is A. And we know here 2 volt potential is there. Here 2 by 3 volt drop will be there. Drop will be there. So here at A, the potential will be, at A, potential can be written as 2 minus 2 by 3, which can be written as 4 by 3 volts. 4 by 3 volt. Now see, at B is at 0 potential. A is at 4 by 3 potential. So we can write VA minus VB is equal to 4 by 3 volts. VA minus VB is equal to 4 by 3 volts. Now what we are going to calculate? We are going to calculate Q1. So Q1 is equal to CV, which can be written as how much C? 1 mu F. So 1 mu F into what is V? 4 by 3. 4 by 3, which can be written as 4 by 3 microcoulomb. 4 by 3 microcoulomb. Simply you can write Q1 can be written as 1.33 microcoulombs. This will be the answer. This will be the answer for the first question. When it is connected to P, the charge across the capacitor is 1.33 mu C. Similarly, we will try to find out when it is connected to Q, how much of charge will be stored. Try to understand. Now see the second case. What is the second case? The switch is turned to the position Q. After a long time, the charge on the capacitor Q2 is. Now the switch is turned to the Q. When switch is turned to Q, then see, if switch is turned to Q, it will not work. It will not working. If it is not working, then if you write the modified circuit in case 2. Again try to understand. Switch is connected to Q. When switch is connected to Q, this will be open. When it is open, this potential will not act in the circuit. So now here I will write the modified circuit as 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 2 volt, this one, and capacitor is 1 mF. Now again what he is saying? He is saying after a long time. After a long time, which means the capacitor is getting fully charged. When the capacitor is getting fully charged, we know that there will be no flow of current across the capacitor. So it will be open mode. If it is open mode, we can write as see here, this one is 1 ohm and this one is 2 ohm, and here this is 2 volt. So now these two are in series, and it will be 3 ohm and potential will be 2 volt. So then we can calculate current across the circuit. I is equal to V by R, which can be written as 2 by 3 ampere. 2 by 3 ampere. Now we will draw the same circuit here. So here it is 1 ohm, 2 ohm, and capacity is there, is 2 volt. Now again we are going to calculate the potential across the capacitor, which means A and B. Here the potential you have to calculate. The same scenario is 0 volt, so this one is 0 volt. Here B will be 0 volt. B is at 0 volt. Now we are going to calculate potential at A. We know the current flowing is how much here? 2 by 3. 2 by 3 amperes. 2 by 3 amperes. Now here it is 2 volt. So at this point 2 volt potential is there, and when the current is passing across the resistor, there will be a potential drop, decrease in potential will be there. So if you understood, this one is A and here it is 2 ohm, and at this point 2 volt potential is there. In this direction current is 2 by 3 ampere. So the potential drop across the 2 ohm is V is equal to IR 2 by 3 into 2, which is equal to 4 by 3 volts. So across the resistor, potential is dropped to 4 by 3 volt. Initially how much it is? 2 volt is given and it is dropped to 4 by 3. So at point A, how much potential is remaining we can calculate easily. So potential at A, VA can be written as 2 minus 4 by 3, which can be written as 2 by 3 volt. 2 by 3 volt. And V is at 0 volt, A is at 2 by 3 volt. So the potential difference between A and B is VA minus VB can be written as 2 by 3 volts. If you got the potential, then you can be able to calculate the charge by using the formula Q is equal to CV. Q is equal to CV. I will write this is Q2. In the question it is mentioned it is Q2. So Q2 is equal to C is 1 microfarad and V is how much? 2 by 3 volt. So Q2 can be written as 2 by 3 microcoulombs. 2 by 3 means 0.67 microcoulombs, which is the answer. So here Q2 is 0.67 mu C. Again, try to understand. This question also comes under basic level question only. Why I am saying it is basic means we are calculating only potentials only. And again, even the capacitor is added, he is given one condition in steady state, which means after a long time there will be no flow of current. By that we got this question easily. I hope you understood. Thank you.